Hey, what's up, guys? It's Governor Bandicoot. I'm back after like 2 months, I think, with a new video. Had a busy couple of months, and I couldn't really. When I did get a chance to watch it, I didn't have the time to make a video, or I just didn't have the time to watch the full game, so I just didn't. It didn't make sense to make a full video. But yeah, I watched them play Newcastle today, and that is a fantastic result in the end. What a game of football! Lots like 5 goals, exciting play, and the 90th minute winner. Oh my god, I went crazy when I saw that. Um, but yeah, let's talk about the game. The first half was absolutely pathetic. The defense was all over the place. Those were two terrible mistakes. I mean, what's Ashley Young doing? I mean, he's definitely not a right back. We need to play Dalot in his place, and I don't know, man. The first half was very disappointing. Even after we let in the 2 goals, there was no control in the game, and it's just a continuation of the bullshit we've been seeing recently, in the last couple of games. No passion, no drive, just very sterile, boring football. But then a couple of interesting changes. Mourinho took off Bailly and Brown Mata, which was an interesting change. I was very happy to see Mata, of course, but then taking off Bailly, it was quite a strange change because it left us with just one centre back. And Scott McTominay, I kind of feel bad for him because he's not a centre back, but he had to play there, and obviously didn't look good. It's not his position. Um, but yeah, the second half, Mata really got into the game, and oh my god, the second half was so good. Right from the first minute, we started pressing. We started pushing forward, trying to find the goal. It's like we suddenly had this passion, this desire, and we looked forward. That was the most important thing. We attacked. We looked forward. We drove forward with intent and desire, and we brought in quick one-touch football. And that is how you break down these compact defenses. Newcastle eventually settled back down in the second half. They didn't keep possession. They just had two banks of four. How do you break that down? High speed play. You can't let them react to you. If you're just passing the ball slowly, the defense will always follow you. But today somehow we just were playing quick one touch football, and with those passes we kind of just danced right through the defensive lines. And I don't know why we don't do this more often. It just defies logic. Like, we have the players to play this way, but we don't utilize them. Speaking of the players, it was quite. Speaking of the players, the way Jose used him in the second half was very interesting. The formation was absolutely bonkers. We played Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic in defense, which was very weird, but it just sounded mad. But it actually worked for us. Um, but it actually worked for us because Pogba helped us play out from the back, and he was continually looking forwards. And continuously creating for the team, and he was just excellent tonight. Although he was so deep, he was playing so deep. He kind of had this creative vision. It was almost like a Pirlo-esque role, but even deeper, where he was just finding the passes, finding the runs, and just pinging the ball forward to whichever player was available. When there was one, he was driving forwards the ball, and it made all the difference. And I mean, Ed Woodward, this is why we needed a new centre back, a ball playing centre back. We don't have that at our club, and when Jose says that he needs it, he needs it. And Pogba showed today what we could do with such a player. Of course, having Pogba so deep meant we didn't have him forwards, and this is where Mata filled in. Um, he made the team tick today, like, and having him back in the team was just a breath of fresh air. Let's start with the free kick. Absolutely sublime. Um, like, placed it perfectly, great curve on it, and yeah, it was a moment of pure magic. But even aside from that one moment, his presence in the team just sped everything up. And he's not the quickest player, but he mentally is on another level. He's always seeing 2 steps ahead, and he's making smart runs, making space for other players. He'll make the run to distract a defender and open up space for someone else. And he doesn't have to be quick for that. He just should be smart, and he is. And even with his one touch play, he was like in the center recycling the ball to Pogba, Shaw, Martial, all these players around him. Quick one touch play, unsettling Newcastle's defenders, and creating some space for the other players to make their runs. And yeah, so Pogba and Mata ran the show today. Either of them would be a great man of the match, I think. Two players who didn't have the best games, in my opinion, were Lukaku and Rashford. Lukaku has been going through some has been in a bad run of form, and he just looks tired and short of confidence. And I think he just needs a rest. Like the lack of preseasons really affected him negatively. Rashford, on the other hand, like he has room to improve. I mean, today he did a lot of things right. I mean, he got into great positions, made some good runs, constantly like he put in a lot of effort today, and but yeah, he's lacking the final part a bit. He got two chances at the platter to like score when we were 2-0 down. Once in the first half, once in the second half, and should have buried those chances, and he didn't. Um, I really love the guy, Rashford. He's a great player, but he needs to improve in this one area if he wants to challenge for the number 9 spot and actually like start week in week out. Um, but yeah, other players also did well. Martial, constantly running in the defense. Yedlin gave him some challenge because of his pace. Martial couldn't just speed past him, but yeah, he was good. He was good. He had a really good game as well. Some silly mistakes, but I mean, he's not playing that often, and I think he's just if he starts playing week in week out, those will go out of the way. Sanchez had a good goal at the end. He didn't play much, but in the time he had on the pitch, he was trying things, and that's the best he could do, I guess. But yeah, to wrap up this video, today it was a great win. Um, it proved that the players have the fight in them, and whether they're fighting for the manager or just for their own careers, to me, it doesn't matter at this point. I mean, obviously, I want them to play as a team, but at this point, what they showed was that they can pull together and they can save the season. There's still something left in this team. I mean, it's not a write off. But we can at the same time we can't forget that we're playing Newcastle, a side that hasn't won a single game all season, and we're trailing them 2-0. Another thing, they've not scored twice against any other team, and they scored against us. So there's definitely major issues to be addressed, especially in our defense. And this is like the win at the end, the second half is a small positive step, but it's not papering over the cracks. And as long as we take this momentum forward, build on it, um, we can do something this season, I think. But yeah, still lots of issues, right from the top down, and they definitely need to be addressed. So yeah, that was my summary of the game, quick review, and yeah, thanks for watching.